Clips.
If you get a shot, take it.
They're going to Cayo. Tell them they cross into the stormy waters. They got to turn around.
A firm. All right, I'll let them know. Thanks,
That's
DC.
that's where it ends. Okay.
I think you're already announced the video.
Turn back. Stand 4. We're sorting. Break off.
Yep, they're breaking off.
Damn. The old Cayo trick, these sons of bitches.
Yep.
All else fails, fly to Cayo.
What's the status of the docks?
Docks are currently code 4.
All right, let me work on this report.
Yep. Yeah, I do agree it's dumb. Yes, so anytime that we are in a chase with anyone, they can get in a helicopter and or a boat and just go to Cayo, and we're not allowed to pursue. I hate it. I think it's so stupid, but is what it is, man. Part of it, I guess, is what it is. Lane, what's going on?
Yeah, we got no precedent set for these smuggling operations. They're few and far between, and most of the time we don't make contact with anybody. So I call it 8 for now because we don't have a precedent for how they go.
Yeah, I just talked to the DC. He agreed, and I agree as well. So
You want us to go on the
Yeah.
what? Okay,
Perfect.
so here's my thing, right? I understand there's not
Yeah.
a precedent set for this, but them just going to Cayo and us having to break off part, I don't like that.
I'm right there with you. Don't worry. I'm not happy about that because I just lit them the fuck up, and all they gotta do is just, hey, time out. I'm time out. I'm not playing anymore. I'm out.
Yeah,
Fuck
exactly.
you.
1 plus 2 are gonna go.
Yeah, that was a little.
Here at the area.
But I mean, what are you gonna do?
I'm not even mad at
I mean,
them. I'm more like going forward. If people continue to go to Cayo, I feel like we need to set some type of.
I feel like there needs to be like a hot pursuit policy or something.
Exactly, because that's how it would work. But
Yeah.
the way that the commissioner says is like Cayo is unsanctioned, and which I understand. But at the same time, if people are fleeing into Cayo in the middle of a pursuit, is a lot different than us getting calls from Cayo and then going and investigating.
Yeah.
And if there was someone who we could call that was there, like, hey, pursuit's coming your
Stop
way.
the boat real quick.
That's one thing.
It's still storming like crazy.
I don't know.
Fuck.
I think like maybe like command approval or something for pursuit over to Cayo needs to be established or something like that for next time.
All right, go. Yeah, I don't know. I find it a little strange as well, but we'll talk to him, see what he says, because
Cool.
I don't like the, I mean, that's like a trump card. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like there's nothing you can do about it.
I have the cards. You don't have the cards. Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Well, I mean, I've seen people go from jewelry stores to Cayo. Like they, you know what I mean? Like that's it.
Yeah, this isn't the only group.
Go collect $200. You gone.
Yeah, this isn't the only time it's happened to me either. It's just the most recent. So, yeah, I think.
I feel like this one makes a little more sense because it's like
Agreed.
the call originated at the harbor, but at the same time, if the next one originates at the harbor, that's going to be a precedent set for them, and then everybody's just going to go to Cayo because we can't do nothing.
Let it be advised, if you're selling dope and get smuggling it, you can just drive right back to where you came from, and you're home free.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we should raise those concerns.
Okay.
Because I don't want it to become a
consistent
a
thing.
norm.
Agreed.
Yep.
Yep, we're on the same page. Sounds good, Jax. Thank you.
All right. Well, yeah, absolutely.
All right,
Later.
Later. All right, we just calling this UTL.
Firm, yeah, they went to the carrier.
All right, A firm. Thank you, LSPD Rangers. Let's go back up to our attack. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, copy. Thank you, sir.
I do agree with you. I think
Yo,
if
much
the
love, man.
call or crime happens over here and they go
Hey,
that
what's
way,
up?
it's okay to
Did
take.
you guys have to pull off, or did they come back?
No. We all pulled off, called UTL. See you later. I just talked to Jax. We gotta, listen, here's my thing. I understand like the whole Cayo principle and not going there, but we have to, now that this has happened and it ain't the first time, we're gonna have to do something. Because if any time people
To be fair, it's
drive
not like
out
it was
there-
the first time when we wrote the SOPs. Like people have been fleeing the Cayo
That's
forever.
what- yeah,
so
that's
it's
what
like
Jack
that's why
said
we
as
used to
well.
follow them.
That's what Jack said
No,
as
I mean,
well,
it's
and
just like-
it's 100% right.
Yeah, I mean, like the theory. Well, I mean, look, legally, I understand it's not even our country, so we can't pursue into it. But they also have no fucking. Like they were saying, like, oh, you know, if you flee there, you know, you'll get met with their fucking government.
But there's
who has
no one there.
like SOPs or whatever. But there's nobody there.
Yep. Yep. And
I was talking
and
to
the
fucking
problem is our SOPs are so strict. They don't even have to step foot on Cayo. If they are going
water.
into the direction of Cayo and you hit the storms, you have to turn around. So,
Yep.
you know, it's so strict on us. Even if they didn't go to Cayo, but they were heading that direction, like if they went to the ship or so on and so forth, we still cannot pursue. So,
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know.
and
It's
if there
just
were
like,
people
it's-
there, I would understand as well, like another department or whatever the fucking case. But there
we
is
could pass
nothing
it
there.
off. That'd be perfect.
Exactly.
Be like, hey, like if it was like ATC where it's like, hey guys, like, you know, foreign boat entering your fucking thing, they're literally smuggling coke into your fucking country right now. You know, they would sound the fucking alarms and they wouldn't even make it to the shore. You know, I don't know, but
Yeah, something to conversate about for sure.
yep,
All right.
Yep.
I'll talk to you later, DC. Thank you.
yep. See ya.
Yeah, I mean, chat, listen, it might not have been their like intentions to go to Cayo or whatever, but our SOPs for the Cayo stuff is very, very strict because it's SOPs written around roleplay, right? So like in roleplay, it's a different country and this, that, and basically a bunch of fucking shit. But for us, it's like in that situation, it's frustrating because, you know, you want to continue the chase. We just did all the paperwork and we can't do anything. What up, Tank?
Hey, do you have that vehicle still?
SUV, I think I parked it at LSPD.
Right, cool. Thank you.
Not an issue. Later.
All right, bye.
Well, yeah, if we had, like, you know, people RPing over on the island and stuff like that, I'd even be cooler with that. You know, we pass the pursuit on to someone else, but we don't have that. It's literally, oh, they drove that far. We got to let them go. But again, it's not a big deal. Who fucking cares? Not a big deal. I'm back on tech.
Did you hear me earlier?
What's up?
I do agree that if a crime is committed in the city and they head that way, we should be okay to chase. That's 100%.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I think.
Speaking plainly, it's SOP. It's SOPs written around stories, and does that make sense? It's like,
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
us, it's supposed to be a different government and different country, this, that, and the other. But you know, it's kind of hard because there ain't no people over there that we can call or anything to establish a scene. So it's
that
just
we know of. What if we? I mean, what if we take a trip over there?
we cannot. We can't. There is no situation, scenario, or anything that gives us the ability to go to Cayo. It's literally drive there, you get away. See you later. That's why, you know, I gotta have a conversation about it.
If we get like Air 1 or something and we go over there to talk to the government or see if there's a government over there.
Above our pay grade, son. We're state police. We ain't, you know, the government. Sadly. Although I do agree and I would love to do that, it's just past our pay grade.
I get you.
Hey, Antoine, you still got my buffalo?
Hey, firm at the hospital.
10-4, I'm heading that way. I need to go check in myself. Well, again, a kidnapped cop, it's, you know, it gives us the ability to go. It's literally just that. If a cop gets kidnapped and taken to Cayo, we can go. If it's any crime other than exactly that, we cannot follow.